Welcome to Project NG channel. In today's video, we'll be talking about the political party and democratic consolidation in Nigeria, a case study of People Democratic Party (PDP). Remember, Project NG offers variety of already written projects in different departments ranging from accounting, agriculture, banking and finance, business administration, education, economics, English, food tech technology, history, industrial chemistry, law, marketing, nursing science, political science, public relation and communication, sociology, urban and regional planning, zoology, and much more. And today's topic, which is political party and democratic consolidation in Nigeria, is from Political Science Department. Project NG give you access to download the complete material of this project in PDF or Word format by simply clicking on Get the complete project now. You'll be able to download it. And you can also download other projects from different departments as listed below. Let's come down to the abstract. From this abstract, you can see that the study investigated the nexus between political party and democratic consolidation in Nigeria, with emphasis on People's Democratic Party from 1999 to 2015. Political scholars and analysts have identified a number of benefits associated with political party. In spite of all these benefits of political party is instituting democracy and frustrating democratic culture in a state. This paper argues that in Nigeria, the party system functions differently, undermining democracy in a number of ways. Thus, our study was guided by the following research question. Does lack of internal conflict resolution mechanism in PDP undermine democratic consolidation in Nigeria? Secondly, does the absence of rule of law in implementation of PDP constitution impair democracy consolidation? To empirically interrogate this question, the study was anchored on documentary method of data collection. While content was used analysis the mass data generated. Using the metric theory of post-colonial state as a framework of analysis, the study revealed that the corrupt, authoritarian, and obsolete, arbitrary, exploitative, and rent-seeking Pendera and predatory competitor and naming character of ruling class undermine democratic consolidation in Nigeria. To turn around and avoid the future occurrence of this catastrophic act, this paper makes robust recommendation that PDP should explore internal conflict resolution mechanism in resolving its crisis. The party constitution should be held sacred and it should dictate the guide the party activity. If we come from the table of content, as you can see, starting from the chapter 1, which is introduction, the background of study started from the chapter page 1, the statement of the problem, page 6, the objective of the study in 9, and the significance of study in page 10. If you come to chapter 2, which is the literature review, you can see that the rule of law and democratic consolidation is in page 19. And chapter 3, methodology, the theoretical framework is in page 30. Research design in page 35. Method of data collection in 37. Method of data analysis in 39. And the logical data framework in 40. The chapter 4, which is internal conflict mechanization in PDP and democratic consolidation, you can see that the lack of negotiation and explanation politics in People's Democratic Party, you can find it in page 50. And in chapter 5, we start with the rule of law in implementation of PDP constitution and democratic constitution. You can see that the inadequate of party member before the PDP constitution and lack of popular participation in page 58. And chapter 6, which is the recommendation and conclusion, you can see that the summary is found in page 75, while the conclusion is 78 and recommendation is 79. So let's go to the chapter 1. We start with the introduction. Starting from the background of the study, you can see that political parties are the integral part of process of consolidating democracy. Democracy depends on political parties to survive. Since the structure of election, from citizen participation to candidate selection and presentation of complete political programs are done by political parties. Lamidi and Bello 2012. There is therefore a link between political party and democratic consolidation. However, in the absence of democratic consolidation through political party in Nigeria, the People's Democratic Party (PDP), the former ruling party, was unable to entrench democratic culture and behavior in Nigeria political space. If you come down a little bit, you can see that democratic consolidation of for Gawisco and Power 1998 connotes an acceptable quality improvement in democratic practice, and it is the process by which a new democracy matures in a way that makes it unlikely to revert to authoritarism without an external shock. Democratic consolidation connotes the challenges of making new democracies secure by extending the life expectancy beyond the short term and making them immune against the threat of authoritarian representation. If you come down to this particular project, by going down, you can see that rather than concentrating or concentrating on the national democracy, the tussle for power and control of political party machineries became the order of the day, and this makes democratic consolidation difficult. Sambi 204 posted that those who own or play major role in formation of political party end up being dictatorial. In PDP, for example, Ogwetufe lamented that there was individuals who did not see themselves as being members of political party, who rather sought to own the party or to own the part of it and to dictate to the party. Consequently, in the crisis in PDP divided the party into faction and caucus, with many bigwigs posing as a member of board of trustees and others as the elder and leaders of the party. The coalition among this group manifested in the consequent challenge of party leadership. Within 11 years, the PDP had 6 chairmen, out of which none of them complete their tenure. Beside the internal ranging between former President Obasanjo and his vice Atiku, the issue of zoning within the party nearly broke the party into pieces. Similarly, the activities of godfatherism in the party render the party ineffective in the process of discharging their responsibility. This godfatherism impacts negatively on Democrats by restricting citizen participation as a voters or candidate. Also, in undemocratic way, they impose candidates right from local level to national level on agreement that they will surrender the state treasury to them. Omotara 207. This kind of agreement explains why the delivery of public goods becomes mirage in our society. Thus, democracy has no meaning once it fails to improve the life of the citizen. The legitimacy of the leaders whose process of selection further to democratic norm is highly questionable as the extent of national stability. ICG 207. Remember, once again, you can easily download this particular project by clicking on Get the Complete Project now, or you can also download other projects of your choice from other departments listed here by clicking on any of the departments and following simple instruction on the website. Remember once again, Project NG provides variety of projects which you can download. So if you come to this particular project again at the 1.3, which is objective of this study, you can see that the study has both broad and specific objective. The broad objective of this study is to establish the relationship between party politics and democratic consolidation in Nigeria using PDP as a case study. The specific objectives are: 1. To explain how lack of internal conflict resolution mechanism in PDP undermine democratic consolidation in Nigeria, and B. The analysis how absence of rule of law in implementation of PDP constitution impeded democratic consolidation in Nigeria. So to download this particular project, click on Get Full Work or click on Get the complete material at the top of this page. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more video, like and comment. Thank you once again.